Yeah. I didn't end up talking about what I really wanted to talk about in the last live stream, so I started to talk about it and then stopped. I don't know. That happens sometimes. Oh my god. Yeah, yes. I was talking about how everyone around here hates me for no reason. And it still sometimes bother me. It still sometimes not like really bother me. Like I'm not constantly thinking about it. Like my mum, apparently when she was young, she used to like nobody used to like her either when she was younger. And apparently used to bother her, like she would cry herself to sleep at night because no one liked her. I'm not sort of that like that, but it's just like every now and again it just pisses me off a little bit, that's all. I don't really get sad about it or anything. But I don't get sad about the fact that everybody hates me around here where I live. But it just pisses me off sometimes. Because I haven't done anything like to warrant them hating me. Like even if I do dress sometimes, like, you know, put ears on or wear a wolf hat or whatever, and anybody who thinks that is just, you know, they're a bad person. Like I just do this inoffensively. It doesn't really affect anyone. So I don't really understand why it happened. I've noticed people online, like I say, and grown-ups, even when I'm out and about, because sometimes I do wear these out and about, just the ears. But I've noticed that grown-ups and people online they don't seem to have a problem with it. They don't seem to have a problem with me wearing unique clothes and accessories. They just think, oh yeah, she's just expressing herself and stuff. But I've noticed that, like, young people in real life don't seem to be so accepting. So, no. I thought this was the day and age where everything and everybody was supposed to be accepted. But I don't see it. There's still certain types of people that are still, even inoffensive people, you know, like not people who commit crimes or anything, or pedophiles or stuff like that, but I'm talking about just people like me who just are a bit different because they just wear different clothes, unique clothes, or they like to dress up, or they like to wear cosplay things like these ears. People like me are still sort of seen as weird and strange, and still sort of hated and harassed. Like, I don't mind if people just don't like it, but do they have to actually actively sort of bully a person for it? Let's see, there's one person. Hello. I'm glad that at last some people side you in real life. What do you mean? You mean like the older people? Well, it's funny because even though old people like me, they still don't want to be my friends. Because, of course, they're just thinking that I'm going to want to, you know, I'm young, so I'm only going to want to sort of hang out with my own, like, age group. Because obviously, you know, everybody's all about sort of only mixing with their own age groups as well, which is another issue that I have. Like, how can you expand your mind or learn about other different sort of people and age groups if you only hang out with your own age group ever, or talk to your own age group? So since I was like a really little kid, I used to hang around and talk to like all age groups. I didn't just sort of stick to my own age group like everybody says you should. Like, people are always going about, oh, what about a mixing with a peers? There's stuff like that. Everybody used to be obsessed with kids in particular, only sort of mixing and talking to their own age group. And I don't know why, because that's a bit limited, isn't it? Like, what can people of your own age group really talk about? Like, they have as much experience as you, fucking none, or limited. So why does that help me? I like to talk to people who are older than me because they could talk about all sorts of things and they could tell me about stuff like their experiences. And like, I kind of wish that when my great aunt, when my great aunt was alive, I didn't really used to talk to her that much, but I used to love visiting her. I used to love her to death. But I didn't really talk to her about anything. I don't remember. I can't remember really. But I used to love visiting the old folks' home. I used to love old people. When I was a kid, I used to love old people. They were so lovely and nice and friendly and polite. And they were so fun. I used to love it. I used to love going to the hospitals, and I used to love going to, old folks' home, and I used to love talking to older people. But I don't remember talking to her. I don't remember. I'll show you her. Hang on, I've got a picture. 1 second. I got it right now. My mum found it. She's, when I knew her as a child, she was 104. I think that's when she died, 104. So that's me and her together in the newspaper, celebrating her 100th birthday. And of course, she's in the newspaper. Apparently the Queen sent her birthday card. Yeah. So that's us. That was me as a child, and that's her. So because she was 100, she must have gone through the Victorian era, and I kind of wished that I had sort of talked to her about her past and what it was like growing up, because I'm really interested in sort of the Victorian era and shit. But not just like learning about it from like history books, but actually learning about it from an actual person who's gone through it is even more exciting. Like their personal experience would be awesome. But I don't remember talking to her. I didn't really talk to her that much about that. I kind of wish she was still alive now. Like I'd be really interested. But she's gone now, obviously, because she died when I was a kid. 104. I don't understand why people don't like old people. Like young people, like I've heard a lot of stuff about how young people don't like old people. Like they blame old people for, I don't know, their lives being so bad. I don't know. No. I like old people. I don't know. I don't understand why millennials and, all these young people don't like old people. I think they're lovely. They're really nice to talk to. They're just lovely people. They've lived a whole life that's fascinating and interesting, and some of them have gone through the wars, and, I don't understand why young people don't like old people. Like, I must be really refreshing to old people, because I will stop to talk to them. I will talk to old people, and they're quite happy to talk to me because at least someone's interested in them. Because nobody really treats old people very nice. Like, they're just old now, and people just don't like to give them the time of day or anything. I don't attack extreme boys. Yeah, exactly. Why can't everybody be like that? Why can't everybody just, How old are you, by the way, Jackson? I don't even know how old you are. But yeah, everybody should fight against nasty people, not people like me. I'm freaking innocent, I'm innocent. I like dressing up, that's all, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have, like, weird, probably fucked up fantasies, but, I would never do any of them. Because it's just not right. It's just, like, a fantasy or a roleplay thing. I'll tell you one of them. Sometimes I do feel like doing some horrible, nasty things to my enemies. But I would never do it. Like, I wouldn't even... how I complain about my eczema and stuff, and how sometimes it makes me miserable? I wouldn't even wish that on them, on my enemies. No. The only thing I really wish on my enemies is they sort of go through what I go through, like what they put me through. So they experienced a bit of bullying for themselves, so they know what it's like. So they can think, oh, do you know what, this is horrible. I wish we hadn't done it to Kirsty, or Wolfie as they call me. I wish we hadn't done it to Wolfie the Freak, that we used to call Wolfie the Freak. That girl, I wish we hadn't done it because it's really horrible. I can see how she feels now because it's happening to me. That's the only thing I kind of wish on them. But I can't even do that really because, they say about karma will come back to you if you wish bad stuff on people. So I don't really wish it on them, but, I kind of hope that they go through something like that they put me through so they can sort of say, oh yeah, I know how she felt now. Like when we were doing those bad things to her, when we were banging her fence and calling her names and throwing rocks at her. Yeah, they threw fucking rocks at me. They have done. The big ones, not even small ones, big freaking rocks, and one hit me right here and there. And they were like, yes, I got her. Yeah, they went like that. Because I looked over the wall and suddenly smack, rock in my face. And they hit the dog. And they threw freaking glass in, and the poor dog got some glass stuck in his paw pad. Thanks to them fuckers. So not only because they have some beef with me, they're also making the dog suffer as well, my dog. And they used to threaten to slash his throat and break his neck, and they used to do all sorts of shitty things. I'm like, what's the dog done to you now? What the fuck is wrong with you people? You need a mental hospital. Shit. Sorry, my finger got caught on the my cup of tea thing. So I went to put it down like that, and as I went away, one of my fingers got caught in it, and it went, and then the thing spilled everywhere. I hate it. Happens a lot, and I hate it. Sorry if I'm rambling. If you were a mob boss, what would the mob be called? Do you think I could get a reputation with the kids for being a mob boss instead of Wolfie the freaking maniac? How about Wolfie's Mafia? I'm gonna spread rumors about me being a mafia boss to the kids, so they can call me the mafia boss instead of Wolfie. Or Wolfie the mafia boss. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start spreading rumors that I'm mafia, and then maybe they'll show me some damn respect, lest I shoot them, or have my henchmen shoot them anyway. They don't know, do they? More impressive than Wolfie the freak who never goes out apparently, and chases people like a mental patient. Good name, Wolfie's Mafia. Actually, it's Don Lino's Mafia because my mafia boss name is Don Lino, so it's Don Lino's Mafia. So I'm gonna tell the kids I'm Don Lino and I'm Mafia. In fact, do you know what I'm gonna tell them? I'm gonna tell them that my dad's Mafia. I'm gonna tell them that my dad is Mafia, and then maybe they'll leave me a fucking loan. I mean, they think they're gangster. They play at it though. They're just kids being stupid, but you know, they wouldn't dare mess with real mafia, would they? As hard as they try and make themselves into, they wouldn't mess with real mafia. Huh? I wouldn't be lying. Because my mum's told me some stories, so I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but I've heard some stories. So I wouldn't even be lying. I can't wait to start spreading rumours. For once, I'm gonna spread rumours about myself. But they'll be the kind of rumours that earn me some respect and fear. They will fear me. Well, with the rumours that are going around now, they just think I'm a mental patient, like a mental person, crazy person who thinks I'm a wolf. It's not like they think I'm a wolf. They don't think I'm a wolf. Like, if you really suspected that someone could change into a wolf, you wouldn't mess with them, would you? But so they obviously don't actually believe I'm a wolf. They just think that I am delusional and think I'm a wolf. So, of course, you know, I'm just this mentally ill person who they can just pick on. Which is still not good, though, because, you know, again, discrimination. I thought all these stupid kids were supposed to be all anti-prejudice and anti-this and that, you know. Anti-whatever and accepting of everybody. Not these shits. Apparently they're accepting of everything else but me. It's still prejudice. It's still, you know, they're racist. They're racist against people who think they're wolves. And people who dress as wolves. They're wolfist. That's what me and my mum say, the wolfist. Because if they think I'm a wolf, or even if they think I think I'm a wolf, you know, the wolfist. You know, because they're giving me problems for being a wolf, so they're wolfist. Yeah. Or they're mental illnessist. What do you call somebody who's prejudiced against mentally ill people? Or crazy people or autistic people? What do you call people that are like that? I've noticed only one person's freaking watching this. They're all like, oh no, she's just rambling, so we're not going to watch her live stream. She's just going on about stuff. I'm being freaking offensive. Yeah, right, no, I'm not being offensive. I'm telling the truth. Maybe it's a good thing that the people don't watch this live stream because they'll probably lock me up for saying that I'm going to tell everybody that I'm a mafia boss. I wish I was. No offense That's what I really wish that I was a mafia person, because then everybody would pay me some damn respect like I've always craved. I've always craved power and respect. Not like, not just common courtesy respect, but like, yes, boss. Like, I'm gonna kiss your hand. You're wonderful, you're marvelous. I'm going to worship you, sort of respect. That's the kind of respect I've always craved. And maybe if people think I'm mafia, they might give me some. Yeah, I wish I really was mafia. Then I'd get some damn respect, because no one would dare mess with me, lest I send someone to do the job of whacking them. You know, a lot of people like me who sort of get bullied, they're sort of into like superheroes and stuff because they're into justice and shit. I'm into just evil shit. I just wanna. Most people who are bullied, they're like into superheroes. I'm into mafia. Somebody compared me to a superhero on Phoebe, you know, that feederism site. Yeah, it's a social network thing. I have this picture of me in like a leotard thing and some long socks, and they said I look like a superhero. Nah, I'm not a superhero. I'm the most powerful, feared mafia boss. Hope you won't need to clonk someone upside the head with a skillet. I won't oppose you for rambling about your experiences. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because I know that most of the people who like are my audience, they're not really interested in what I have to say. I know they just want to see my stomach and stuff. But I do like to talk about things like my experiences and my pet peeves and what have you. I don't mind. I don't mind doing that stuff. You know, the other stuff. But you know, I like to talk about. I'm a very intelligent person. Apparently, not everybody thinks so, because apparently you can only be intelligent if you know maths or something. But there are other ways of being intelligent. You can tell someone's intelligent by the fact that they talk about stuff like I do. Like if I was stupid, I would just probably like, wouldn't I? I wouldn't talk about stuff, and I wouldn't. I would just show my stomach and shut up, like I'm supposed to, cause you're just a woman. Just shut up. Just shut up. Like even in this day and age, a lot of men just think that women are just sexual objects. Just shut up and show us your body. Like I just fuck off. Sorry, just thing came up. Blocked your messages. What does it say? Even if the fetishy stuff is thrown aside like a worn out shoe. I'll tell you a fetish. Hang on. I can still do fetishy stuff. It's me talking evil. It's a good fetish. Maybe I could do videos where I talk about what I want to do with my enemies. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? I like being a bit evil sometimes. I know you're not allowed to be because you'd probably go to hell, but I'll be punished. My mum said I'm going to be punished because I'm a really bad person. Ta-da, I already am being. My finger killing me. And the only way of relief from this finger problem, apparently, is either a nice, long, sharp needle in it, pumping it full of steroids, or surgery. Lovely. I'm already being punished. Well. So you think I'd kill somebody, wouldn't you? The way I'm being punished. I don't know why I can't have an outlet. Why am I not allowed to be a bit naughty sometimes, a bit evil? As long as I don't kill someone or hurt someone, surely I will not go to hell or be punished. I'm just talking about stuff. Like what I want to do with my enemies. But, you know, it's not like I'd really do them. Or wish anything bad on them. Apart from, like I say, I just hope that they get a taste of their own medicine someday. Like, even if it's just a bit of a taste, like, just a short term. Unlike me, he's, like, long term. Excuse me? What is with the sleeping emoticons? Anyway, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by that. What was I going to say? There was something very important I was going to say. And how do you propose I do that? How do you propose I do to them what they do to me? They're always in a gang or have someone, so it's always 2 or more against 1. In order for me to do what they do to me, to them, if that makes sense. In order for me to do to them what they do to me, I'd have to get my own gang together, or at least one other person, get them alone, and bully them. And how do you propose I do this? How? I've wanted to do that for years. When I did get somebody, finally, on my side, I'm ranting about something. I'm ranting about how the kids around here treat me like crap, and have done since the age of fucking 10. I'm now 28. So is this going to keep happening until I'm 50? God. Anyway, so we're just talking about how Jackson is saying that I should do to them what they do to me. You could make strange noises when they turn their backs. Oh yeah, make myself look like a weirdo again. No, what we're doing is we're trying to make them look like the weirdos. So I've got to act as normal as possible when I'm out and about and make them look like the idiots going or whatever stupid noise they make. Or oh, because like I say, when I'm out and about, they ow all over the place when they see me. And of course other people, pedestrians, just think they're just out their heads, just... So that's good enough for me. If I then turned round and made strange noises at them, A, they'd think I was weird. It would just confirm that I'm weird. And B, if there's anyone around, they'll just think I'm the weird one. So no, I am not going to make strange noises at them. Because we'll just be back to square one again, where they all just think I'm weird. No, we're trying to make them out to be weird, not me. What I would like to do is, like I say, get my own gang together and go throw rocks at them and see how they like it. Or, call them names or something when they're on their own. See how they like being singled and segregated out. See what I mean? It's not just minorities that get treated like crap. Sometimes white people do as well. Like I say, I'm bullied for no reason at all. And have been since I was 10 by these arseholes round here. And it's getting a bit old. I'm a grown-up now. Only kids are supposed to be getting bullied. Not a grown-up getting bullied by stupid little kids who think they're gangster when they ain't. They're stupid little kids, aren't they? And it's just ridiculous. It's degrading and humiliating. I'm a grown-up. I should have more respect than this by now. I know, I won't make little stupid noises because then, like I say, they'll just think I'm weird and strange again. And everybody else around will think I'm strange. So no, I'm trying to make them think I'm normal. Emphasis on the word think. Because we all know I'm not normal. They don't have to know that. They can think that I'm normal. Everyone out there needs to think I'm normal and that they're the assholes and that they're the weirdos and the freaks. I remember one time I was just there, right? And I had witnesses. It was like neighbours out. And I remember these kids passed and they were just they started howling and stuff and making funny noises at me. And I was like, get a load of this lot. And the neighbours were like, yeah, crazy, aren't they? Weird, aren't they? And they were like, yeah, they are weird. So for once I got people to think that they were weird. Because they spread rumours about me. Apparently there's something online about me, I don't know. Because like I've said before, this has been going on since I was 10. And it's been obviously different generations of kids. It's been different ones. It's not been the same ones all throughout this time. But they all seem to know me. They all seem to know everything about me, even ones that have never met me before. And they all sort of know I'm called Wolfie and they know what I'm supposed to have done. I've chased people and I've bit people and I've snatched people and I've done all this weird shit. So, but, I feel like the people are new in the area and they seem to know. It's been people, like I say, that I don't recognise as being any of the hooligans or the, younger ones that can't possibly have been the same ones that did stuff to me back then because they probably weren't even born back then or they were, in the toddler years and they're just starting to sort of harass me now. They can't possibly know what I used to do unless people are still sort of spreading these rumours that have just, stale and old from, millions of years ago. So all I can think of is that they've got a website going that has my picture on it or something, and videos, God knows what they've got on there, and it's saying what I'm supposed to have done. Because, like I say, they all seem to know about me. Like, I went to somewhere that's not sort of round here. It's still in sort of my area, but it's a bit further afield from here. And I remember these girls came into the chemist where I was, and they said, "Oh, you're the girl who lives in that big house, aren't you?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do you know? I've never seen you before, and you live here in Concord. I live back there, where I live. I'm not going to tell you where I live, but, this area, anyway. And you live in that area, so how the fuck do you know about me?" Apparently, like I say, it's spreading far and wide. All of my town seems to know about it, even in my town centre that's sort of a bit further afield than here. I hope those first will go to prison. Hope they can get a load of this. Don Lino's Mafia should never give up. Don Lino's Mafia should never be messed with. But one day I am going to get they are going to get the comeuppances. Like I say, don't sort of go on about, don't start saying, "Oh, she's going to do something." What I mean is, like, they're going to, I don't know, something's going to happen, and I'm going to get my own back. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything like really bad. I just mean, like, I don't know. Like I say, maybe one day they get bullied by kids when they're older or something. Like, they become single parents with children. They get fucking bullied by kids in their neighborhood when they're older. I don't know, something like that. And hopefully I'll get to know about it. And they'll be all like, "Oh shit, we used to do this to Wolfie. Oh my god, and now I know how she feels. Now we're getting it." I'm hoping that happens one day. And you know what I'm going to do? If that ever happens and I find out about it, I'm going to create a charity, and it's going to be for people who are harassed by kids, whether it's like, like kids in their areas or whatever. I'm going to like create a charity. So don't steal my idea, it's my idea. I want it to be known that it's my idea, because I don't think there is a charity for this at the moment, so it's my idea. But I'm going to create a charity for single parents who are struggling, and also for people, whether it be adults or children, who are being sort of bullied by neighborhood gangs and kids and stuff, like neighborhood youths. I'm going to make a charity for people like that. And when these people come to me and say, "Oh my god, we're being harassed by kids," and hopefully I'll find out it's the kids that used to harass me, and I'll be like, "Nope, I'm not charitying you. Sorry, you have to deal with it because you did it to me, so you've got to suffer now." I'm kind of hoping that will happen. Or, and here's an even better idea, maybe I do help them and they'll be like, "Oh my god, you're a saint because we used to do that to you and you're still helping us. Oh my god, you're so wonderful. We're so sorry. We're so sorry. Please forgive us." Please forgive us. I just feel not good. I'm a horrible person, aren't I? Anyway, now you know about my lovely plans. I hope you will help me. I hope you'll work for my charity and help me. Whoopsie. I want you guys to help me run my mafia, and I want you to help me run my charity. Please. I will pay you in hugs. I will pay you in hugs. Actually, if you're going to work online for me, then I'll have to pay you in a different way. I know how I'll pay you. I'll repay you by letting you donate to me. Isn't that the most wonderful way to repay you guys, is to let you donate to me? Because I have a charity case myself, so I need money. I know, maybe I'm a charity. Think of giving to me as giving to charity, because I'm a charity case, apparently. Well, I am. I'm the victim of bullying. Not for being fat, by the way. Like, most people, like, get bullied for being fat, you know, who are fat. I don't actually get bullied for being fat. They're like, it's weird. Nobody's ever bullied me about my weight. Like, I've been fat for a while now, and nobody's ever, like, had a problem with me being fat. But apparently I keep hearing about people being, like, bullied because of fat, and I'm like, how? Nobody seems to care. That would be really evil. It would be mean if you did that. Apparently it's a good thing. People say that it's a good thing that people should be bullied for being fat, because apparently it makes them want to be better, like lose weight and shit. It kind of, you know, it kind of, what's that word? Encourages them to want to lose weight so they can stop the bullying. And apparently it's supposed to be a good thing. I don't know. But not really. Not really. All I've known is people have been basket cases after being bullied, and they just develop like issues about weight, like the weight and stuff. And if they do try and lose weight and then they can't lose weight for whatever reason, like they've got a health condition or whatever, then it's kind of very damaging to the soul and the mental health. So no, it is not a good thing. I don't care what people say, it's a good thing. People say it's good to be bullied because it, like, builds character or whatever, but so far all the people I've known that have gotten bullied, their lives are a mess. So no. And they just develop issues like they hate fat people, they hate their bodies, they hate this, they hate that. So that's all that seems to happen, or they become anorexic. So people are bullied for being fat, just get anorexic, and that's bad as well. Yeah, they get body issues, food issues, mental health issues. Then they hate fat people because, you know, they hate the fatness on them because they're being bullied about it. Ugh. Not good, people. People don't really... I don't seem to think people get that bullying is really bad for all these things. Builds character, I suppose. I mean, I suppose it has made me want to create a lovely charity. But, like, if it didn't happen, I wouldn't need to create a charity, so it's still kind of a vicious circle. Like, if it didn't happen, I wouldn't need to create a charity. Unless it's just, like I say, to test whether people are good or not. I don't know. People say, oh, well, you know, look on the bright side. This person who's gone through this horrific thing has created a charity for other people that have gone through a horrific thing. And I'm like, but if the horrific thing didn't happen in the first place, you wouldn't need to create a charity for it because it just wouldn't happen. So why make something bad happen just so that people can create a charity fighting against it happening? That doesn't make any sense. Just don't happen. You know, it's like stupid. It's like, what? It's like say, what? Like, no offense. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I believe in God and shit, but, like, I'll say, well, why does this horrible thing have to happen to someone? And my mum or somebody else might go, well, the horrible thing happened to them because it sort of made them do something good from it, you know, like creating a charity for whatever it is, that bad thing that's happened to them. Like the house burns down or something. I don't know. Like there was this story about this woman whose ex-husband burned their house down to kill their kids. And it was a really horrific thing. But out of that came, she created a charity for it, you know, for other people who has had stuff like that happen to them. And so people will be like, oh, well, you know, something good happened. Something good came of it. I'm like, yeah, that's true. But then when I think about it later, I think, well, if that didn't happen in the first place, a charity wouldn't have to be created to happen in the first place, because it wouldn't happen. But like I say, maybe the real good thing is about it is that maybe God's idea of, like, putting hardship on people is to sort of see whether they're good people or bad people, like test them, so see what they will do about it, like how they handle it and what comes of it from them. So maybe that's God's intention. So, like, maybe there's a reason why I'm being bullied. And I could think, well, maybe it's because it's made me want to create a charity for other people who are bullied. But there might be something else. Best of luck in life. You mean you're gonna go? You're gonna leave? Or are you just wishing me luck? Because if you're just wishing me luck in life, thank you very much. Hello, Bank of America. I'm not upset. What do you mean I'm upset? I'm not upset. Oh, will you? Oh, thank you very much. These two channels here don't seem to be real companies. Safe auto insurance. I'm scared. I just think their names. Hope the bullies get remortgaged for their houses. Okay. Oh god, weird. Okay, so we can provide you life insurance, Jackson. Hear that? Life insurance, cause you know the mafia's. Just kidding. I am. We will cancel the bully's life policy plans and let them die. Yeah. Would you like to work for my mafia, you two? You would be great. No. This is a test, you see. And I'm supposed to handle it in a way that's acceptable to God, you see. How old am I? Guess. That's what women usually say, innit? Or people. People say guess. So I'm just going to say it. Um... 16. Let's see what people say. We can't provide it. Oh, if you're under 18. I'm 16. Oh shit, is there an age policy on YouTube? Like, you're not allowed to live stream if you're 16. What about Jackson? He never told me how old he is. How very rude. He probably did, but I probably didn't listen because I'm rambling or ranting around. Oh, sorry. I guess they might be some of the first members for Don Lena's Mafia. Oh shit, but maybe they won't join my Mafia now because I said I'm 16. Please, will you join my Mafia? And then you can provide life insurance for people and cancel it for people. Oh yeah, maybe I could have these people and I could say, right, I'm gonna give you some life insurance. Okay. Like, so you could provide my enemies with life insurance, and if they don't conform to what I want, then I can say we're gonna take it away, and then they're gonna get yeah, that's what can happen. Okay, and maybe you could maybe the bank person can say, give me your money now that you owe us, or else we'll take your life insurance away. Oh, you said you can't reveal it. Actually, be careful. He seems a bit nancy. Conspiracies. See, this is what happens in my Mafia a lot. People try and turn me against certain people, and then those same people try and turn me against the other people, and I'm like, I don't know who to believe. I don't know who's lying to me and who's like, who is the one I should trust. So please don't pull that shit on me, because I'm sick of the drama. I've already got people in my Mafia telling me I shouldn't trust this person. And I'm like, I don't know who to believe. Jackson is nearly in his pension. See, I did get that about him, to be honest with you. Watch your mouth, guys. To be honest with you, I sense that Jackson is really old. I don't know, it's just a feeling I get. It's hard to lie to me because I get feelings about people, so if you say something that's the opposite of what I'm feeling, then yeah, I know you're lying. Oh, hush, man, hope you don't get bullied anymore. We provide good money for pensions. Yeah. He's a pensioner. Oh, he's a pensioner. Guys, I'm nice, kind, wonderful, unlike Skeletor. I said I'm younger. I don't know what's... Can someone tell me what's going on? Now I'm real confused now. How is it being a nonce in 2019? What? I'm confused now. I'm really confused. I think I'm just gonna leave you guys to it. Let you lovers have your spats while I do things that are constructive, like make dinner. Maybe Jackson's... Reconnecting. This is the weirdest conversation I've ever heard. Oh, what the fuck's going on, freak? I think what's happening is, I think the phone is gonna die, and that's why it keeps going. Because I've got freaking Wi-Fi. I'm gonna beat it up in a minute. So my first hit on the agenda is this phone, and then my Wi-Fi. So, my mafia people, I want you to do your first hit on my phone and get me a better phone. That's your first task, is to get me a better phone. No, get me more Wi-Fi. I know. Right. I want more space for my phone. I want more Wi-Fi for my phone. That's your first task as my mafia people. Get me lots. But I'm not going to pay for it, but you've got to get me some stuff because I'm the boss. So I don't pay for Wi-Fi and I don't pay for more storage. By the way, oh yeah, I did. We don't have the equipment. Jackson, how many kids are in your basement? Google it, your bank. How many kids are in your basement? We don't have the equipment, you see. No kids, no basement. Attic then. Reconnected. Why are you being bullied? And what we can do to help it? Stop it. Boss, I suggest intimidating Safe for trying to turn you against me. Jackson, shush, man, nonce. Want an iPhone 11. Take a loan out. No, I'm gonna get people to pay for it for me. I'm not taking a loan. How the fuck would I pay it back? I'm not going to punish them for turning me against you, but I am going to offer them jobs in my mafia if they behave. And then they'll get lots of money eventually when I become rich. And then, just like Paul Castellano, you'll all starve under me because I'm a greedy-ass mafia boss. And I keep all the money and the food for myself. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I don't know whether you guys have watched that, Gotti, but apparently his mafia starve under him because he just eats all the food because he's so fat. And that's the kind of mafia boss I am, because I'm really fat and I take up all the resources because you got to keep me fat, you got to keep me healthy and fed and fat and sexy and happy. I don't like my attic. I live in a normal room. My attic is for storage. Storing children. Just kidding. Your attic is for storing mine enemies. Also Safe, please leave me alone. We probably will need to send a tenant around there, Jackson, to see what's up. Safe Auto, please leave me alone, and I will leave you alone. I will not report your channel. What the fuck is going on? Report it, feel free. I really don't know. All I know is that they are ignoring what I'm saying. And just for that, let's get them. I hope you're joking about ignoring me, or I'm going to do that to you. But but didn't buy our insurance. Yeah, I reported Safe Auto 100 times. Won't work. I can't easily see through jokes. Nah, me either. Okay, then. I'm going to get killed in a minute because Sosmate, enjoy your joke. Oh, you should have said, Sosmate, enjoy your joke. Or enjoy our joke. That'd be fun. Who you say mate to, Jackson or me? Because, you know, it's really weird when people call me mate, so. Call me boss. Now that our issue is kind of cleared up, I hope you have a good day. Autosafe. Don't worry, lads. Enjoy your days. That was the most nonsensical freaking conversation I've ever heard in my life. Not gonna lie. But nothing constructive has happened. And this displeases the boss. Free the kids. The kids. Okay. I know what it is, Jackson. I know what it is. I know what this is. The kids have been looking at my live stream and they have come back to haunt us on my live stream. They're like demons. They haunt you. Don't spread lies even if you're joking. I'll leave kids in peace. Because we're talking about kids before, that's why. Jackson, did you feed them? No, he doesn't feed them, do it. Because he eats all the food for himself. Jackson, are you fat? Are you like a are you like a person who likes to eat a lot and get fat? I don't actually know anything about you. Just that you come up on my live streams all mysterious like. They're right, I don't know anything. Jackson, we are joking, all the best. No, I don't approach kids, I protect kids from pervs. I'm joking, Jackson, love ya. I'm gonna go, because I need to eat. Her mum's gonna kill me, because I'm really late. You're thin. That's disgusting. Actually, that's fine. It means you don't eat all your boss's food. Oh, the boss is gonna eat all your food because I'm like Paul Castellano and I keep all the food for myself. All the money. Isn't that lots of fun? I'm a greedy, grasping, clutching mafia boss. Anti-wonderful. So we're just having a nonsensical conversation. Sorry, everybody. I guess I'm gonna get going, boss. Good guys. Have good day. Oh, I don't know. Have a good day. Okay, then. Good talk. Yes, we're all joking. It's all good fun, isn't it? It's lovely. Let's have some fun next time, and let's actually discuss something really constructive because you guys can help me, you know. It's just that you don't. See you, man. You're not gonna say see you bye to your boss. That's so rude. I'm definitely going to get my mafia to do a hit on them just because they ignored their boss. So we better apologize quickly before that happens. Good idea, boss. Yeah, let's do it. I still can't do the voice. I can't do the mafia boss voice. Maybe if I watch enough mafia movies, I'll be able to do the voice, the accent, the mafia boss. The mafia accent. Let's do a hit on them. I can say something like, I go, forget about it. And I can say, your boss. But I can't say anything else in the accent, just like certain things. Oh, they've all gone now. That's Jackson and everybody gone like, oh, bye then. So maybe I'll go get elocution lessons so I can sound like a mafia boss. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'll try. I'll go electrocution lessons. See you later. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Remember to donate to me and consider becoming a Patreon. And I will give you lots of videos and pictures and art for rewards. Okay, bye.